Mark, time for the 23-man rosters each side, brought to us tonight by Sports Breaks. Let's begin with Anthem RC.
While Charles Elton and Devon Short joined Captain Courageous Rickett Hadding in the back row, making up a formidable forward pack.
Here we go. Seattle kicks off to begin the match here tonight. Anthem RC receives. Here's the key spot on the rugby pitch. Breakaway. Chance here. Last moment. Cam Orr on the outlet play tried to.
And then no defense there around the fringe for Anthem. An easy one for Cam Orr just to stream through. Couldn't quite get the clean pass away, but fortuitously bounces up for
Mafu. Anthem RC, the last 2 years for him. First 2 years of the club's existence. Freeman, a little bit of room. Works to the outside for Mooneyham. Had a step on the defense. Momentum. Or almost had a try in their first real threat. Here's Seattle on the doorstep. Creel got close. Taken back by the big number 8 there.
At this stage, look at the scramble. Denason with the tackle on Creel. Nearly a try saver, but reinforcements.
Yona did not split the stick, so 12-0 score. Quick restart. Here they go again. Lots of room. Beating defense. Just had that try a moment ago. Gaining lots of ground. And Seattle on the front foot again here. Working to the outside channel. Seawolves on the move one more time. Down it down, and they will. Another.
They are a joy to watch when they're in full flight, Seattle.
Good position. Deep kick-up pitch. Now Anthem RC. Fielded well there by the 15 and Latu. A good pass ahead. All the way inside. Deep in the zone.
Advantage up.
Denason.
Number 15.
Able to gain some ground. The final meters. There it goes for Howard.
And the penalty advantage as well. So had he not made that try, they would have got another crack somehow. But
pass on a bounce. J.P. Smith finds it. Good news for Seattle. O.J. Noah gave it up though.
Tried to take advantage of it.
Smith for Yona. Continues here. Good passing to the outside channels. Punched up ahead on a bounce. Seattle still moves beautiful here in the offensive end. Matthews.
Gelling so well, which hasn't been the case in the early part of this season. Surprisingly, as we mentioned, Matthews and then Smith.
Camp for the Lobos.
Scrum advantage.
Sub-pack last week did play against New England. The home loss to the two-time defending champs. The advantage ends, you hear from referee Kaluzniak. Seattle's got it back. Dominant. Inside pass from Smith. Rhino Herbst carries. 31-year-old, born in Australia, raised in South Africa. Breakout up pitch. Seattle on the move again. The big men up front in the engine room have been fantastic too in getting it up pitch. Not just on there for Creel. A couple of meters. Knocking on the door again. Yona kicks in the corner. Beautifully timed. What a kick and what a try.
We'll see some space. Yona puts it on a dime and then just an early leap from Latu.
Okay, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
6'6", 265. Seattle deep in the zone end line out. Ball is down.
Here we go.
Chance here. The home side. Looking for another one. Loose right at the try line, then regained by Anthem RC. It's down.
The ball went backwards. What a tackle. Rakes the ball out. Goes backwards. Tidwell comes back to clean up. He had plenty to do.
Just has to be inches away. So close. Another inside feed. Can they push it across? Smith, Yona. Elevates to the outside channel, but out of bounds. Round 9 against Chicago and his first career try on the road in the Windy City. To the outside, Tidwell, home side. Just turned away, half number 2. Howard. It's spilled though, turned over, taken back by Seattle with a nice hit. Hotting nearby has one. They'll drive forward. Looking for the arm up. Held up. Jay Noah
Advantage late.
You heard the advantage call. And play stopped by a referee. 17 player, round 10, Seattle. Yona takes his time. And delivers, flags are up for three. Scrum to the visitors. Up by 20, dominant here tonight. Gallagher on the gallop. Yona works to the outside. Excellent passing. Comes there for Matthews. Pass for Gallagher, all by himself. Gallagher dots it down 5.
Hopefully that's not.
What a beauty.
Beautiful. Hey?
Just so many numbers, opening them up.
Up to go with a boot there from Rousseau. Trouble with the handle. Fly half and Gerlach. Lost it initially, but play goes on. Near that touchline. Line drive kick on to evaporate from the clock here tonight. Gallagher patient. Regains off the scrum. Sprints up pitch. Got one already. Gallagher with the move.
That is not gone. Yeah. We're gonna have a TMO check.
All right, TMO check here.
White players had flipped over and landed on top of the back.
Okay. Whereabouts was this tackle? In the center of the field right here? Okay. We're gonna go ahead and check it with TMO.
So Derek Summers is checking that.
Roman Cafe, wine bar, and bakery.
Seemed to be an attempt.
There's an initial knock-on back there by White before I had this report called in. Are we gonna go back and play that knock-on?
Yes, go back and play with the knock-on from the advantage.
So there's no foul play. There's a knock-on back here on the break. We'll play the scrum.
Yona.
No, 8!
Pass there. Duncan Matthews from South Africa. Gallagher looking for a second. Offload pass. Seattle gets closer. Gallagher been so effective. Off the bench, Creel on a bounce. Gathers by himself, dots it down. Drives forward, Gallagher. They'll get organized again. Yona. This one spilled backwards. 50-50 ball here. Here's the chase. Anthem RC uses the foot now. Could be a try if they can get there first and out of the try zone with a great effort. Third ever match in Major League Rugby. Comes loose. Gerlach to the outside. Mooneyham trying to get closer here for the home team. Looking to drive across. One more meter. There's Clark helping out. So Foden. Inside feed. Clark.
Tackle!
Hard tackling. Gluski off the bench, the sub pack for the Seattle side. Whistle stops play.
He's part of the rep.
6-7 lock from Seattle gets pitch time here. There's a pick. Interception. Anthem RC a chance. Mooneyham by himself. Wheeled on it down.
Just when his leadership is needed, he steps up. Finishing with style and form.
Good.
Stop the Hounds' 6-match win streak, a 6-point win. Sloppy play, Anthem RC deep in its own end. And I'm with you, Mark. He's been excellent. Sub pack and the number 23 tonight. Seattle's line out. Trying to tack on some more. Arms up. Captain Hotting. Loose again. 8 different tries. A couple of defensive breakdowns. But beyond that, it's been quite an effort here.
23.
Looking for another one. Wengluski
You have advantage, White.
carries ahead. Advantage here to the visitors. Gallagher. Inside pass. Knocked on the door again.
Fine there. Coming back here. Offside at the line out. Red zone. Just wait. It's 23. Yeah.
Dotting it down yet again. Here's Seattle doorstep. Gallagher rakes it free. Yona.
Back.
The pass back. Looking for that dot down, Duncan Matthews.
He confirms it for me. Yeah.
Mentioned that it's a surprise that he hasn't been on the scoring sheet. A flick out the back.
What a pass.
Cleaning up the
All clear,
scraps
Robin.
was
Backwards pass.
Can you believe it in this one? Flag stay now. But still an outstanding effort for the visitors. They win this one in convincing fashion. Coast to coast, start to finish victory dominance, 60-19.